on the basis that it was contracted in illegal and tainted conditions. And looking at the Senegal case now, it's a bit difficult because, first of all, it's not so clear about the legality. And if we do then establish, after having all that transparency that we have been talking about, and ensuring that the transparency mechanisms really highlight who's responsible and how they manage to do this, then at least we can then start talking about how we can evolve this principle to also include instances where disclosure has happened in terms of publication of debt, but the disclosure lacks integrity in terms of the information provided. It's not consistent, it's not comprehensive, and it doesn't truly reflect the overall perimeter of the debt stock of that particular country. And also even looking at how this misreporting then also even managed to get in further debts to the country. We can also just highlight how it's already a tainted kind of borrowing and lending environment that has been created, because cryptos are lending on the basis of information that has been misrepresented. And so, coming back to the odious debt question, is it possible for us to be arguing for odious debt under these circumstances? It's another, I think, conversation we need to have in terms of how do we involve the odious debt doctrine to include instances where even, we're talking about how you're coming from a despotic government, initially an independent government, where you're coming out of colonial rule or anything, but we're also even looking at transitional governments where it's now indigenous rule, but we're coming from one government going into the next, and we need some transitional justice, and if we have noticed that there has been some kind of manipulation